look back at about 25 years ago or so, turn of the millennium kind of time frame. We basically used to we were much more self-sufficient in terms of oil production and refining capacity. Back around the turn of the millennium, Australia had 8 refineries on the go. We've now got that down to 2. And the reason that shift has happened is that we've seen the birth of these mega refineries because that industry is really driven by scale, right? So you see these refineries happening in places like Singapore and India that are just massive. And we cannot compete on price. It's just, they've just kind of won that game. And as a consequence of that, we've kind of got, like I said, from 8 down to 2. And those 2 remaining refineries are having an existential crisis because their economics still don't work. So the federal government is kind of shoveling money at them saying, look, for purely strategic reasons, we need you to stay alive. So they're kind of on life support here saying, look, we just need to make sure we have some domestic refining capacity. So how fuel happens in Australia these days is the overwhelming majority of it gets delivered to us as finished fuel products. So the refining happens in places like Singapore. More than 50% of all the fuel that comes into Australia these days is refined in Singapore, brought here, and then we buy it as that finished product.